You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being thrown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And we, Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit her black ass down. That's right, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. That's another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
I done added some more to it. Once you said I come through it, back it down. Hold on, let the 30 seconds go. I can't get it. What's going on? This is your main man Humvee.
Ilran is back.
And DJ the DJ, what up, though?
Man, what's going on, guys?
Right back in it, man. Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode number 24.
24?
24.
We in there.
We need to get in the 30s, yo.
That's how all my partners roll.
Burning on
24.
Come on,
I'm
dog.
glad y'all caught on to that.
Yeah.
It was only a
Episode
couple
24.
seconds. Episode
Call in to 601-641-9474. That's 601-641-YISI.
show.
Boom.
YISIshow.com. YISIshow.com. Hey, I want to apologize to both of you guys.
Okay.
When we had our texting frenzy about the artist that we're going to review later on in the show, my phone just went, I don't know, they pushed a button. You know, everything is
Did it sound
done
like that?
by the government. So they pushed the button.
And it went.
I was the chosen one.
Yeah.
And I had no service.
What kind of phone you got?
I got a...
What?
Don't. I was gonna say don't fall for
don't
it.
fall. I forgot.
Don't fall for it.
I forgot that.
You know these iPhone guys are crafty.
Yeah, that apple is rotten, brother.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That apple is rotten.
The nigga can't plug his headphones in.
You feel me? Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Get with the program.
It's old technology, man. That shit.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, it's antiquated.
Everybody
I'm
loves
Headphone jacks?
Everybody loves using that
Yeah, look.
1986 word, antiquated. But my Note, I got a Note 5.
That look like some special stuff plugged
No
into
service.
that thing, man.
Yeah. You know they changed the plug, so you gotta.
Crappy phones.
That's what they make. They make you go buy another.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
Especially when you got
now
crappy phones.
you can't use my charger, and I can't use nobody else's charger. I gotta have my own charger.
Yeah.
So I end up getting the Note
Crappy
7.
phone.
End up getting
We
the
thought that was the greatest thing ever when they came out with that micro USB that fit all the phones.
all of them. Yeah.
Except for the iPhone.
Yeah. We got to have our own shit.
Antiquated. Twitter paid it.
You know, never mind. Anyway, man, yeah, I Said It podcast. We back, man. DJ the DJ's in here, man, and he normally has some kind of storyline for his life for the last week. What
Okay.
you get into, DJ?
Look, man, so here it was.
Say okay.
All right, so we went to the Beyonce concert.
Uh-oh.
And we went, I think it was 12 of us.
You was up there doing a bankhead bounce?
Hey, man, we was doing everything. Look, the craziest thing about a Beyonce concert is the energy in the building. Like everybody is there and they chilling. And then when it goes dark for the show to start,
Yeah.
like these people turn into somebody else. Like they morph into some kind of character. All these people who had all this cool just lost all of it. And they immediately turn on. And it's like, you got every age range. I mean, I saw people, little girls in there maybe 6 years old, all the way up to about 80 years old. And like these are sophisticated people who lose their mind when
The
they
real
see
Beehive,
Beyonce.
huh?
Hey, look, man, I'm talking about dudes. Like I saw this one guy,
Right.
and this is not to be racist, but like this dude is a straight cholo. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
right.
everything that you think of when I say cholo, he was.
Shout out to all my cholos.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cholos. Like this dude was the real deal. But when Beyonce came on stage, he lost all his cholo-like qualities, dog.
Wow.
Hey, man, he was singing the words to the song, and it was like, oh, man. Now, my son is a super cool cat. Like, when Beyonce came out, man, I'm telling you, that's my baby. that's my baby. She going home with me tonight. Like he was all the way
straight like that.
out of his
Golly,
character, man. So, hey, but she put on a great show. A lot of, on all levels. Like she performs at a high level. The singing was great. The choreography, even the stage presentation, and the way they did the transitions in and out of songs, and like even going back and doing some of her older music, bringing it to her new music.
Did she do any of the old Destiny Child Bills
No,
type?
she didn't do Bills. They did Survivor. She did Bootylicious. She did. The only songs that she didn't do that I wanted her to do was she didn't do Dangerously in Love, and I like seeing her.
That's my favorite album.
Yeah, but she did my favorite song, and that's Love on Top. I mean, I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I don't make no bones about it. Like I'm a real deal Beyonce fan. For real.
You looked
like that's my girl. So, but like they had Bun B come out there with DJ Khaled, and he did a nice little set.
Slim Thug ain't come out there for Bootylicious?
Nah, Slim Thug didn't do Bootylicious.
He did something else though, right?
He did Check Up on It.
Okay, Check Up on It.
Right. But they
Check Up on It.
Yeah, but you got to hear the Ill Ran Mo5 remixes version of that song.
My shit was hard.
It's way harder than Slim Thug and Bun B's put together.
What?
And yeah, I said it.
We're going to have to get these two on the podcast.
Yeah, you can get both of them on the podcast and play his version of that song, and they're going to be like, yeah, that's the one she should have dropped. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they did a great job. Now, this is something I realized at the show. Now, if you ask me about UGK, I'm a way bigger Bun B fan than I am a Pimp C fan.
Right.
I love flows, and I love lyrics, and I love, depth, and I love, his diversity and all of that. But something is to be said for when they do Big Pimpin' and Pimp C verse come on at a concert. It's the perfect kind of rapping to get a crowd of people going.
Everybody knows it.
Everybody can say that. Because you realize that in that moment that rapping is really a skill. Again, everybody can't, they make no Bun B's words, but they just can't say them on rhythm with him. It's that big southern rap impresario coming straight about the black barrio. Like they can't say that. Like, but when they smoke it out, pour it up, keep it lean up in my cup. Like they can do that all day. They can do that all day. So it was great energy in the building when they did that part of the show.
I think we had a good 2 weeks of concerts, huh? It was Kanye first, or was it Beyonce first, then Kanye?
When did Kanye come? I'm not sure exactly when. I'm out
Kanye
the
came the
loop,
week
man. I know I
before.
wasn't going, so I wasn't tripping on that.
And that stage, I wanted to do the
was floating
stage, and
around and
everybody
shit.
was talking about the pit. Yeah, I wanted to
The
do
mosh
all
pit?
that. Yeah, I wanted to experience that mosh pit one good time.
Nah, I'm
Speaking
cool
of,
on that.
you for hip hop, a hip hop mosh pit.
Like, just don't push me at all. Like,
come on, man,
like,
it's a
I'm
mosh
serious.
pit.
Nope, that ain't that dude.
It's a what?
It's a mosh pit.
It's for people who like to mosh pit. It's not for me. Push me if you want to.
Oh, come on.
Push me if you want to.
We gonna be in the mosh pit.
Don't push me, cause I'm
All right, speaking of
close
this.
to the.
I was listening to UGK. I think it was like Monday night or whatever.
Your mic up some.
Right.
Okay.
And
And
lips on the microphone.
Nigga talking out his chin and shit. Okay, don't do that.
all right, I was listening to UGK. Dang, what album is it?
Riding Dirty, Super Tight.
Riding Dirty. Okay, it was Riding
Riding Dirty.
And Bun B.
Since I said hi to 30. I'm sorry.
Bun.
I might as well do this now.
See how you?
Come on. Yeah, let's do it.
Sorry. Don't mean to cut you off. Let's get this out the way.
You always do that.
This show is being covered by Bacardi.
And why?
Bacardi Superior. What it say at the bottom of that shit?
Uh-oh. That damn bright.
Oh, that's Spanish.
That bright
Never
light.
mind. Bacardi rum.
It just means white room.
That ain't what it says though.
Which one? The blonde?
I mean, it say a whole name, but never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, white rum.
Bacardi, Bacardi, bata, Bacardi, Bacardi, rentata, Bacardi, Bacardi.
No.
You missed
Nigga,
it.
what did you do?
Did you mess something up, man?
I don't hear nothing.
I mean, we still going.
We still going, but I don't hear nothing.
It's your fault.
Hello. Oh,
You're
there
doing
it
too
is.
much.
That cha-cha. That,
Yeah.
But that was the jingle.
Yeah, you missed
that
on
one sucked.
Yeah, you ain't put nothing into that.
That was.
I'm sorry, dog.
That was.
You normally great at this type of thing, but I told you, see, when he
It
brought that
was the-
damn Bacardi, I knew what it was, man. This
the
is gonna be
Bacardi
one of
bring a
them
whole
days,
nother
dog.
feel to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days.
This shit gonna last forever.
So let me apologize now for what may happen for the rest of this episode. 24. Yeah, I said it. If y'all have anything that y'all want to add or say or comment on this BS that we're getting ready to do, 601-641-9474. 601-641-YISI. Let us know where we messed up at.
Or send us an email at yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com. That's yeahisaiditpod@gmail.com.
Oh,
Now, every
boy.
time I spell it, people seem to think that it sounds scripted, but it's easy to spell. Yeah, I said it. I'm
What?
sorry.
Yeah, it's a bunch of what, 4-letter words.
You know what I'm saying?
Terrible. Anyway, can I?
But
finish
it
my
does
story?
sound funny when you
Can I
do it
finish
though.
my
Like,
Bacardi?
this
YEA.
Bacardi song, man.
Don't start singing it.
Go ahead, man. I'm not gonna do it.
You it looked like you was about to. All right.
Worst jingle for the show ever.
I bet you it's gonna be a bunch of people doing it.
Not.
Homie.
Are they gonna be laughing with you or laughing at you?
Anyway,
Be laughing at you.
riding dirty.
I'll tell you what I was doing.
I heard the verse where Bun B was spitting, and he was spitting angrily. Is that a word?
Yeah,
Okay.
adverb.
All right. He said this.
Why do I know this shit?
It's good. It's good that you know it though. Shit, what you talking about? He said, man, what the fuck? If you ain't want to fuck, then get the fuck up out the truck. You know what? So I was like, what other rappers have done that before?
Done what?
Like disgusted, like angry rap, like that little bar. Like what other do you know?
Oh, there's plenty of angry rappers or can do an angry bar like that.
Like, but
I don't. Well, let me not say plenty.
But when you
there's
listen-
quite a few
but-
that can pull it off.
if you remember it, you remember
Yeah.
how angry he was. He was like, man,
You
what the
wanna
fuck?
fuck,
If you don't
get
get the
the
fuck
fuck up out
I
the
was
truck.
like, damn, what other rappers have done that? If
Point
you can think
blank.
of point blank.
The Bull.
How with the blank stuff?
Didn't matter, man. That was
Yeah, he
an
did
angry
that.
motherfucker when he started rapping, dog.
I think Zero might have done it.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I think he might have done it.
Back in the day. Then he started crooning this shit. Fuck you.
Yep. Everybody
I
crooning.
reach out and touch you.
That's messed up.
He made this shit sound good, dog. Like, you gotta remember where you are. You supposed to be singing that shit like it's nothing. Fuck you. Man, you can't be walking around public singing that shit.
It's not the song to be singing in public.
What? I don't know.
I'm a big Zero.
I just wanted to
fan
ask you
over
guys about
again.
that. If y'all knew any other rappers that did something
Zero
like that.
I mean,
so yeah,
I
Zero.
wasn't just gonna say Zero.
Right.
I was gonna say Mystical.
Yeah.
Mystical.
Move, bitch.
Like a specific bar though. Like
You
I
see
think he
them
did-
headlights?
yeah. You're right.
Who bought them fucking TVs in that jury, bitch? Tell me that. No, I ain't been. I don't give a
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's exactly what he said.
He did that. He did. So
Don't walk in front of my tour bus. Yeah, he was serious.
he was serious.
Yeah. That shit
man.
was the truth.
That's terrible.
That was some angry shit.
That
right
was some
there.
anger. That was some angry.
I ain't bitter. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I tell you one thing, bitch. Better not walk in front of my tour bus.
You know what I'm saying? He was for real. He was being serious. Oh man.
That's a hard dude to feature.
It is.
If you
man.
feature Mystical, like it's not a whole lot of people who could say like I featured him and I got the best of that. It's not. If you feature him, you better bring your A game.
Man, I was just watching an interview because you know he did Drink Champs podcast not too long ago.
Mystical
man.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
And I got it pops up on some podcast app that I use that don't never play the whole fucking show. I need to delete it, but it lets me know what's new. So
Right.
So, but I still have to wait a couple days for the YouTube video version of it. I like to see that.
Yeah.
But he was saying, man, he mentioned somebody that I didn't even really think about that he featured with that sounded good, man. I want to say it might have been the Outkast shit.
Oh, when you talking about the A by MJG and Psychodrama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a hell of a mixture, man.
It is.
If you can make 8 Ball, were they all together?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the video and
Because I don't remember.
Nothing but that untouched.
Yeah.
Right.
Players getting tossed up.
Yeah.
Ain't no limit
that's
to
a
the
mixture
suaveness.
that you
Buzz.
can't see how that works.
Pure
Because them
uncut.
niggas sound completely
uncut, that's
different.
it.
Like 8 Ball is like kind of in the middle, but he's still kind of lazy flowed.
Right.
And then you got a lot more energy with MJG.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you got this explosion with Mystical, and then
Right.
Psychodrama is just like.
Yeah.
Psychodrama.
How would you explain what Psychodrama sounds like, dog?
I listen. That's one of those things I wouldn't even try to explain. Like, you gotta
Psychodrama
hear
sounds
this.
like
Yeah, you gotta hear it.
if you ever see a hypnotist working, and he's trying to get you to fall into a trance or something. That's what it sounds like when Psycho. If you could try to put that into a rap form,
Right.
Yeah.
and
I
if,
follow.
you know, it just sounds like that when he starts rapping. Everything else kind of starts to swirl around
Swirl around.
because it's so smooth and he says so much shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's like if you ever watched the X-Men movie and you watch the scene and Magneto's moving shit all around the other
Right, right.
motherfuckers, that's what that shit sounds like.
Damn, like
Yeah.
that.
I'm trying,
That's a
yeah.
hell of an analogy.
Yeah, man. It's
Man.
something.
There's gonna be a lot of people trying to figure out
Right.
who Psychodrama is now to figure out if when he speaks, the world starts turning counterclockwise or some shit.
It was two of them. It was two
Okay.
of them. Psychodrama.
No,
It was two.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Psychodrama was one person.
No, it was two. Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. I'm like, dang. Psychodrama was two people.
Cause all this
Better
time,
done some shit. Better done some shit quick. And
now we gotta pause the whole show
just so you can see.
that I've been fucked up for a long time. Sitting here thinking Psychodrama
was one person.
Have I been in this mic right? I don't know. I wasn't listening to myself.
What? No.
Shout out to Bacardi.
Oh.
But how the song go?
Psychodrama is a Chicago hip hop group.
How the Bacardi song go?
There's 3 of them.
Bacate.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
There's 3 of them, not 2 of them.
Okay. Well, it was two of them on the
This
video.
motherfucker
So.
says a form of psychotherapy in which patients act out events from their past. That's what I got.
Shit. And they still rapping. I think they got dropped the album last year or something like that.
Side effects and nuisance.
Psychodrama.
Nuisance.
Okay, there we go. Rap group.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm behind the times, man. I hope I'm gonna make sure I have some good music playing in the background.
Shout out to Bacardi.
So y'all don't be sitting here, you know, with all this dead air, because that's like the enemy
Yes.
of radio.
Yes.
Of a great podcast.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Hey, man, big shout out to the guests that we had on the last episode. Shout out to Reddy and Caesar. And look, this was somebody, for the people who don't know, when he was saying that he's a part of the original MoFire.
Yeah.
So, like, we all rap together. Il Ran raps, still raps at a very high level.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer rap. Reddy still raps at a very high level.
I think he still
as well.
rap.
I mean, I can still do it, but I don't. Like, it's not something I practice. I write.
Like, you know how
mostly
many,
poetry, though.
You know how many rappers listen to it and they like probably dissing you, they gonna make a rap.
I really don't give a shit.
That'll make you come back.
They won't.
Oh, all right.
I got a wife and 2 kids. That
So
shit don't move me.
what boys gotta understand, dog.
Everybody has a
That
wife and kids.
you don't.
It's not true.
First of all, even when you dissing old rappers, like, you don't want everybody that you diss to come back. Like, you just don't know it.
Right.
Because some people, you just give them more life, and they're gonna draw the life from you in the process.
Bang.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when Eminem was down bad, that's not the time to go and say some slick shit about Eminem. Like he won't
Right.
never come back.
This is true.
Has anybody who has?
Well, there's been people who made comments,
Right.
and I wouldn't have known about it if M didn't say anything about it on a,
Right.
once his return to the mic occurred.
Yeah.
Speaking of dramas and rap beefs,
Let's go.
what the fuck is wrong with Game?
Game and McMills?
Game just
Sean Kingston.
it's almost like he can't survive without having an issue with somebody.
Right. You're right.
And he's a great rapper.
Right.
So do you really have to have that many problems with people all the time?
Nah, that dude just emotionally unstable.
Yes. Psychodrama.
Like, it's sad to see, because even when he explained it, like, really the whole thing with Sean Kingston happened months ago, though.
Right.
So the fact that you're bringing it out now is just more so points to the fact that you're just unstable. Raps at a high level, can nobody take that from him. Very skilled individual, witty, clever, all of that. But, like, he's the rapper who I say, oh, he great, but he a piece of shit.
Right.
That's how I feel when I hear it.
As far as like outside of the movie.
Right, yeah.
Outside of the
So
movie.
yeah, you're a complete tool. Like,
DJ called him a tool.
absolutely.
I don't know, man, because I see the stuff that he's been doing lately, and I'm like, you nice with it, dog, but do you have, like, I don't understand, and I know, like, people might liken it to 50 Cent, the way he did his career. He had a lot of beefs and stuff, but his actual career didn't really revolve around the beefs.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, he had a lot of hit records in between
Big
the beefs.
records too, right?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
But he's beefing with Meek Mill.
For
He
what?
done called out Beanie Siegel.
Beanie Siegel. When I heard that, I was like, damn.
He didn't talk bad about Beanie Siegel, and then he made a reference to Drag On.
Drag On came back too.
He did?
Yeah.
But as good as of a rapper as Drag On is, was the response really any good?
I can't say it was. I heard it once, but it did make me want to go listen again.
Right, that's how I felt. I didn't want to go back and listen to that again. Like, I did to critique it, but as far as, like, as a fan of rap, like, I wasn't feeling like...
Right. And I like Drag for what he used to do, you know? But
I like the recent stuff that I've been seeing him post, like him sitting in the car rapping over whatever instrumental.
yeah, I hadn't saw that. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I think he did Designer. I'm sitting there trying to get it, man. Designer, Panda.
Yeah. Did you like Oskino? What Oskino did to Panda?
I didn't listen to it yet.
Yeah, check it
I was
out.
trying to
I
get
think
through the interview first.
It's like he tried to say a million words.
He talks fast.
He talk fast.
But it's just too. It's like too wordy. It's like,
You say too wordy.
damn, dude.
Wordy
Yeah.
from a rapper.
So a rapper
somebody tell-
can be too wordy?
I had somebody tell me that I was rapping too much when I was rapping.
Yeah. So when you technically sound at rapping, like, it can be a lot for a person to listen to if they just want pure entertainment.
Right.
They just want to hear. They just want the
Man, you
groove.
just came out extra clear on that mic. Quit
And
turning your... Okay, never mind. Keep going. Shout out to Bacardi. Bacardi. Shout out.
Yeah, they just that's what they call that rapidy rap. Like,
Right.
when you're
That's what I call it too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, because it's funny. I never heard anybody else say rapidy rap. I tell people I be on my rapidy rap shit.
Yeah.
Rapidy rap shit.
Hey, man, that's when y'all away in your bag.
I want to be entertained.
Right. I mean, a lot of people do.
I could tell.
Which is why you probably gave a RIP shout out to Shawty Love when he died, didn't you?
No, I didn't, but R.I.P. Shawty Low.
They know.
That was far from authentic.
Oh, damn, now
that shit at
damn.
all.
You said the shit like whatever. Shout out Shorty Low.
No, I said R.I.P. Shorty Low.
I
Damn.
still said it like whatever though. R.I.P. Shawty Low.
R.I.P. Shorty
Potato,
Low.
tomato,
They
pickles.
know. They know.
Bitch.
I know. Photo.
Let that breathe.
Oh man, we gonna have a lot of these moments. 601-641-9474. Let us know. Whatever shit. Where we at? How far we in? 25 minutes? Okay, we gonna go a little bit further before we start seeing what people was talking about, what they was talking about when they was talking about it.
Yeah, I want to hear about what they was talking about.
Yeah, so
What do you want to talk about?
DJ DJ got
Nah, I want to talk about the whole. Okay, so we know what happened with Terrence Crutcher,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
What happened with him?
What happened with him?
he got shot and killed on the side
I
of
mean,
the road.
give a little bit more.
Okay, so let's go into the story. So his car, he have engine.
I mean,
trouble.
I know just in case you were wondering. I just
This is for the listeners.
for the listeners.
Right. So he's having engine trouble. His vehicle stalls. He calls 911 twice to get help. Police arrive. They give him instructions. We can't hear what's said. That's the part of the narrative that I don't like people saying. You don't know what was going on.
Right.
We know that we see him.
With his hands
and
up.
His hands are up. We know he is tased, and then he was shot.
Right.
Okay, so fatally shot, might I add. My problem is with two groups of people. The first group of people who say, well, why didn't he just do what the police said do? Kill yourself. Okay, my next problem.
It's always those people.
Always
Yeah.
those people.
The next problem is the fact that, okay, so with police training, with 4 people present, somebody currently being tased, why do you have to take a kill shot? Like, you couldn't shot the motherfucker in the ankle or something?
They don't teach that, dog.
No, I'm saying, like, but right. I understand that, like, and that's part of the problem. Like, when killing becomes a part of what you do, like,
Right.
it's hard to kind of just turn that part off.
Right. And this was a white officer that pulled
Okay.
the trigger.
Yeah, well, I could care
On a
less
black man.
about that.
Oh,
like,
so you can care less
no,
about the race part.
because my bigger problem is that the fact that human life can be
looked like a
taken
big
so
bad dude.
easily. Yeah, and that
And
shit. That's
the
some other
helicopter
bullshit.
Arthur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, but my problem is that human life can be taken so easily. Like, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, whatever.
Right.
And yeah, she's being brought up on manslaughter charges, and which was actually smart because it's harder to prove murder.
Right.
So that was smart of them to do it. It makes it seem like as though something will come from this, but it's like we gotta stop taking life, period, so recklessly, especially from people who are in power or an authority figure, somebody who can come into a situation and they're supposed to be able to enact some sense of peace or justice, like instantaneously almost, right? That's what the expectations are.
Right.
They're supposed to be able to come and calm a situation. So coming and drawing your weapon on somebody who called you out, come on, man, it's a lot.
Makes no sense. So that goes back to the laws.
Yeah, man, like
He
it's
call for help no more. That's the second person call for
Like-
help and
like-
got killed.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
changing
Like
laws.
that's terrible.
Dude had a seizure. Call for help. They shot the
Right.
Golly, man. Just call your neighbor next time. Don't call for help.
Yeah.
Now, what about the Metro police officer that resigned? What about that? I mean, and he didn't shoot anything. He had his baton.
He hit her with that old whipping stick.
Now,
Yeah.
why did he have to resign?
He didn't want to take the fall in front of everybody. That's what that
Right.
is. That's what it looked like to me. Now I'm gonna tell you, I watched part of the clip. The difference between this, two big differences between this and everything else we've been seeing happen every other week. Somebody getting killed. One, that was a big old dude. That dude got up and did go towards the other man.
Did you see that little jump? He just like
Yeah, the dude looked like he came at him. He ain't go far.
Right.
But I'm thinking if I'm standing there and this big motherfucker come at me, I'm probably gonna hit you with that old
do
stick.
the
dog.
same thing. So he shouldn't have.
And he didn't shoot him.
Right?
yes,
He whipped his ass.
yes.
He ain't shoot him.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, man, If I ever get pulled over, beat the shit out of me.
Now
Just
his
let me
partner had
live.
his taser out.
I'm saying like,
It was the taser.
Yeah.
They didn't kill the dude, dog. They
Right.
didn't get so to the point where they was
and
like,
this is how bad
and this
it
is a big black dude coming at you.
Right.
At least from that whatever that little
That
step
angle,
was,
right,
he
yeah.
might have tripped over something and it was like,
yeah.
I don't
He
know.
was asleep because they was trying to wake him up.
He woke up, tripped over something on the ground and looked like he was falling.
Allegedly.
He was going towards the
don't get
guy, and the guy, he didn't draw down and kill him, dog. That's,
Right.
I mean, that's
And
it.
it's bad because like now it's like a celebration that he didn't get killed. It's like, man, props to him. He ain't
That's a
killed
step
guy.
forward,
Like, it
dog.
is, and that's what I'm saying. Like that shows how
Step
bad
forward.
it is that people would get so angry at Colin Kaepernick for taking the knee, and then watch somebody die, and then share the fucking video and act like it's nothing.
Wow.
That's a problem, man. Like that's,
Hey, man, I want to add one other thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That baton is heavy, dog. You get hit with that motherfucker.
That
you gonna
shit
feel
Oh, you
it.
well hit,
Yes.
nigga.
Yes.
That ain't like it's not like golf club.
No, it's a
that bitch
heavy
got
ass
some
rod.
weight on him, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. It's a heavy ass rod when they.
And you could tell because when old boy started popping him with it, that big old
You got
nigga,
that right.
that
He
big old
folded.
nigga folded up. He wanted no more of that.
Man, that's terrible.
Yeah, man.
You thinking about getting hit? He's like,
Yeah, man, that shit terrible. That like for
Lynching.
real, man.
Hey man, I'm glad he didn't get shot, dog.
definitely.
The thing is, and as far as the resigning part,
I don't think he should have did that.
but see, you don't know because now this is still a black man. You don't know where they're gonna take this whole story. If you
Right.
draw it out, if you try to hang around and try to say,
Right.
you might be able to resign, go do something, work security for a year
Right.
and come back. He might
Right.
have just been saving his spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause now it's gonna be a thing of, well, this is a black guy, and
Another black
He-
guy.
they brought him up on charges, and now he's going to jail. You don't want to be the next story.
Right.
Story number 2, part 2.
That's terrible. How we getting put in the limelight like that?
Man, am I? Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on. I hear you. I hear you.
Does
good.
that work?
I hear you good.
You hear me good?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so man, I'm tired of the senseless violence. Also, another thing is, man, when people try to spin the narrative to be something else, or I have a problem with it. Like, fundamentally, like as a person, like let's just deal with what we know. Let's not add anything to the story. Let's not say that he didn't follow. You don't know what they told that man to do. He might have done exactly what they said to do. It don't matter. I said this before when we did the pod with the Shoot from the Hip show. I said when they got it on their mind that they gonna shoot somebody, you gonna get shot.
Yep.
And that was the case. Like this
If you
dude,
ain't Magneto, you can't get it off their
you
mind.
know what I'm saying? This dude back was turned to him. He wasn't coming towards nobody. They tased him, shot him, and dude dead. You know what I'm saying? His twin sister, kids are without a father, and man, the ripples.
Ripples. That's a funny word.
So, he didn't say waves. He said
Bacardi.
ripples.
Yeah, the
Bacardi,
ripple
Bacardi.
effect of this can be, and we don't know where it's gonna lead to, man. And I know me for one, like it's sad because this is how the process goes for me. I'll see it on social media, and I'll just avoid it for like a day.
That's why I
I'll just be like, nah, I don't. I'm tired.
yeah, I
man.
be that old scroll action, flip that thumb,
Yeah, like man,
pass this thing up.
it's real. It's really sad. And I heard. I'm trying to remember who it was that I heard say it. They said, I don't have to teach my son how to act with the police. It was a white guy. I'm trying to remember who it was.
Huh?
But he was simply saying, like, it's really an injustice when you think about it. Because black people have to teach their kids how to act with the police. And he was saying, as a white man, I don't have to teach my kids this. What more do you need to see? What? You don't understand that?
No, that's fucked up. Yeah,
that's what he's
the
saying.
expression is.
Oh, okay.
That's the expression.
That's what he's saying. He's like,
yeah.
now I get it kind of thing.
Right.
Damn.
White privilege is real, even though
Right.
people don't understand it.
Right.
Why don't they just go get a job?
Right.
Man, I saw this lady, dog, and it's my first time actually seeing a white person say it. But she was saying, like, nobody's holding anybody back. Slavery was a long time ago. It's been over 50 years since, the civil rights movement. And like she was talking that shit down. And I could say, I've never actually heard a white person say it before.
Yeah.
I've heard people talk about people feeling that way. And I saw that shit and I was like, this motherfucker been living under a rock.
Yeah, it was clueless. For real.
Like, I understand a certain level of that. Because like I say, some people are ignorant to what it really is. And it has to literally be thrown in their face for them to understand. Like you say, your boy was like, I don't have to teach my son, So it got thrown in his face and now he can see it. It's more clear.
Right.
So some people not going to understand why black people are so angry and feel like, because the only way that they see us is what they see on TV, and 90% of that is ignorance or playing a lesser role,
right?
A whole lot of
or playing a thug, or and that's what they.
So you can't really get mad at a white person per se that feels that way to a certain extent. If they don't have the contact or interactions, or if they do and all the interactions are with a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers, like that part, that's the shit that bothers me. Is like you got a chance to interact with other people and maybe some cross-culturalization going on.
Right.
That was hard as shit to say with this Bacardi in me.
Yeah, you got it though. You got it.
And you showed the rawest, most ignorant side of your ass in the process, because you think that's cool. Don't do that to me, dog. And on another note,
I mean, again, like, let's just put this in a nice, pretty little bow for the people out there. Don't be afraid to interact with another culture. Don't be afraid to learn cultural diversity. It's something that I was introduced at a very young age. And just appreciate the differences and the similarities between cultures. Don't focus on the fact that that one is better than the other. Just understand that there are differences. And I think our differences is what makes us great. And our differences are what carries us to understand better about the things that are going on. I mean, I don't harbor any ill feelings or ill will towards anybody based on the color of their skin. That's not. I'm not that type of guy. I judge everybody as an individual, and I feel like the world should do the same. And we'll keep it moving. Get on something a little bit more lighthearted.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, at 37 minutes into the show, we got to lighten this shit up a little bit. So hopefully these messages, cause we got some messages. And wait, before we get too far, I want to give this shout out. Shout out to Tracy Whitaker. Tracy Whitaker checked out the show and loved it and posted a comment. So I'm gonna shout out Tracy Whitaker, man. Thanks for checking out the Yeah I Said It podcast, man. And don't be afraid to call and drop us a voicemail. 601-641-9474.
Yeah.
Shout out Tracy.
Big shout out to Tracy.
You gonna check that Gamel?
Oh yeah.
What you gonna do first?
Yeah. We can go through these emails, man. So, okay, we got 2 emails, and we will go over what we went from the last email. We'll cover that in a little bit with our review. So, this is an email, and it says, I know a married couple that describe their relationship 2 different ways.
Uh-oh.
The female defines their relationship as a marriage. The male defines their marriage as an open relationship. I want to know, as men, what is your definition of an open relationship, and what are your thoughts on the whole open relationship thing?
Who is this person sending these emails? This is a show where we talk about music, people.
Well, no, we talk about everything.
Oh, so we talked about music yet?
So, we've been recording for almost 40 minutes. We made music references.
But the thing, I do think we're qualified for this answer, though.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Piggyback somebody.
All right, so here's my opinion of an open relationship. My estimation, an open relationship is a relationship that's going to be broken up very soon. It's the way I see it. Let me tell you why. Because from my understanding, if I'm wrong, please correct me, or either call in to 601-641-9474 if you're in an open relationship and you can enlighten DJ the DJ. Okay, so an open relationship to me is you can go out and you can have other dealings with the person of the opposite sex, and you are supposed to. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. And you're supposed to report.
What the fuck,
You're supposed to report this to your partner. Okay, so this is the way I see it. Okay, so I'm married. So if I go out and I tell my wife, "Hey, look, I was with Keisha," so now she says, "Okay, great. I was with Larry." And I'm like, "Okay." This shit's supposed to be okay, right?
Relationship.
Right. The minute that I start to say I was with Keisha too many times, it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
So how open is this relationship if there gotta be all these
open as long
rules
as you're not with Keisha too many times.
Correct. And
You ain't
then
supposed to like it that much.
right. Here's another factor. There still are gonna
Unless
be
she likes
people
Keisha
who are
too.
off limits in this open relationship. So to me,
You
right,
gotta have some regulations set up then. You can't
seems
just
like
be
it,
open.
damn.
It's not open, it's open within the parameters.
right. So it's going to end because the problem, the whole idea
Some
of
more
open
damn
relationship
Bacardi.
is that people have temptation, right? So it's like this. They're saying that temptation is real. So from the onset of this relationship, let's acknowledge the fact that temptation is real and you can indulge in said temptation. Except for, well, now that's the shit that I really want to do. Is the shit you're telling me I can't. You see what I'm saying? So to me, an open relationship is a relationship that's about to end.
And you, Humvee,
What?
I had to remember what to call you, though. This nigga got aliases and shit.
I think an open relationship is not a husband and a wife. I think that's not it. An open, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
You feel me? Not a married couple. An open relationship is
what
not.
if they're swingers?
An open relationship is no titles. How about that? There's no titles, but you guys.
That might not be a relationship at all, though.
Yes, it is.
Nah,
Without titles,
nah.
it just doesn't have a title to it. It just doesn't have a title to it.
That's no strings.
No title. It don't matter. It's open.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess they asked what
It's
you
just-
thought about it.
It's just like you got your roommate and you guys got an apartment together.
Mm-hmm.
He paying his set of bills, you paying your set of bills, but y'all doing it to make everything work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To stay in that apartment. Just like an open relationship, you doing your thing, but you guys want to cohabitate together without titles. You see what I'm saying?
that just make you roommates.
Well, I put a title on
okay.
that roommates, but I said it's like roommates.
Okay.
No titles.
Well,
Yeah, man.
I want to know what the first part of the question is because I don't want to deal with trying to regurgitate what y'all just said.
All these definitions and shit.
It says that the male in a relationship, that the female in a relationship defines their relationship as a marriage. The male defines it as an open relationship. So what she wants to know is, what is your definition of an open relationship, and what are your thoughts on the whole open relationship thing?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the thoughts then.
Yep.
I think it's probably a bad idea.
Right.
Now, here's why I say probably. I do think that there could possibly be some parameters set up that works, i.e., a woman who likes women.
Mm-hmm.
If you find yourself in a relationship with a woman who also likes women, then she could have an input on what you're able to bring into their relationship. So you have threesomes.
Yeah, but there's gonna be rules to that too.
Of course there is.
You can't fool her without me. I won't fool her without you. And then the minute that somebody's else, so you back to cheat. You back to square one.
So
you're
so
not
you
really
cheating?
you're not really back to square one. If
Okay,
you
yeah,
can follow
you're right.
the
You
rules.
back to square
now
three.
it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna be a problem when whichever one of the people in this open relationship is not so attractive anymore. That's when it's gonna be an issue. Cause if I'm with such and such, she just became such and such.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Shout out to such and such.
Shout out to such and such.
And she was fine in the beginning. It was all good just a week ago.
Right.
I want that old
She
thing
used
back.
to be.
Continue.
So fly to me. Now she's
Continue with your
back
point before
there,
you forget it.
motherfucker.
From
hoe
elegant
was
to
huge.
elephant.
Continue with your point before you forget.
Shout out to Devin the Dude.
Shout out Devin the Dude.
Man, what's crazy is when I heard that song, like a year later, on Facebook, I saw a classmate and I was like, wow.
But she cooked
Devin is
collard
a
greens.
genius. That's all I'm gonna say. They didn't call no
collard
name.
greens.
Go get no initials, none of that.
Oh man. Yeah, so in the beginning of the relationship, and then, you know, she goes from elegant to elephant.
Right.
With your outside, your parameters are gonna expand in your mind. You're not gonna care that she's not, you know, she doesn't feel your decisions, because you could be like, shit, nigga, what side dish starting to look like a main course?
You know what I'm saying?
So what you saying is, if you want to start an open relationship, you should look for an elephant instead of something else. That's what you saying.
Wow.
Huh?
Nah,
I think that's what you said.
Wow.
What I'm saying is, it's a rough
So
thing.
it won't be no problems.
It's a rough thing to accomplish, because you got to find two people whose lifestyle is conducive to being able to pull that off and still be at home.
Yeah.
I personally can't do it.
Right.
I feel like, no, I can't do it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't work.
Either
for me.
way, like, not just saying that I couldn't have my wife be out there with some other guy. I mean, as bad as that may seem, I couldn't be the one to go out and do the same shit.
Right.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't work for me for a litany of different reasons, but the main factor being, like, I can't knowingly know.
You can't knowingly know.
That's a whole lot of
That's
knowing
it.
that
You know
one.
You can't knowingly know.
Yeah, they know.
Rappity rap.
Yeah, but I can't.
R.I.P. Shorty Low.
I can't know that my wife just like, nah, it's not gonna work.
That's on some real pimp shit, though.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna be able to do it. And then, like, I've never wanted a threesome. Like, I ain't never been that guy. Like, it's just not my thing. For the guys who like it, for the women who like it.
I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. It seems like a fantasy, but I don't think that reality. I would be like, yeah, let me get.
That seems like too much. That's what I think. When I think of a threesome, it's too much. And then again, just being honest, man, like, I'm comparing contrast type of person. So if I start out over here and I end up over there, I'm gonna know which one was better, and that's all I'm gonna be with for the rest. I'm done. Like, okay, I've been over here, been over there. Okay, over here is better, so I don't need that over there. Like, I'm just.
I personally don't think that I could handle having an outside relationship, because I tend to find people who, like, you know, the ones that are straight up hoes and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
we can't really fit. Because my character doesn't allow you to just be a hoe with me. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your hoish ways over there.
Right.
So it's like,
I like that.
you know, because I'm not gonna just go for it like that. Like, it's
Yeah.
cool you do what you do, but it ain't like, I bet I'm not gonna be involved with you because I don't trust hoes.
Yeah.
Boom.
So,
There it
like,
is.
the chick that will not be a hoe and has standards for herself, we can connect. We don't need to connect.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm out the picture.
Yeah.
Boom, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, we got another email. The next email says, "Do you think men and
Talk this
women
shit for 20 minutes.
That was a lot.
can have a platonic friendship after
Speaking of
being
Mike.
Say, man, hold on,
intimate?"
DJ. Hold on, DJ. Hold on, DJ.
Speaking of my.
Are these emails for the same person?
No,
Oh, thank you. See?
Okay.
no. But
See, this is what we got to understand. This is what you got, because I know DJ.
Okay.
This is the type of shit that he attracts.
Okay.
DJ attracts, one, women.
That
Hey
kind
man,
of
don't put me out there like that, dog.
No,
Hey, that kind of
I'm
narrative.
I'm just saying.
That kind of
I am
narrative.
saying that.
Yeah.
I am saying that.
Bacate.
It's gonna be all bad. Dog.
Women who need a shoulder, who wants his thoughts on whatever the fuck is going on in their life. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah.
You ask me
Tell
no
me
question.
every fucking woman you know doesn't want your advice.
I think
and it's gonna come to you first, whether her boyfriend cares or not.
I think DJ needs
Put
his
me
own
out there real
segment.
bad right now.
I think he needs his own segment, huh?
No, man.
Dr. Love,
Okay.
like a motherfucker.
You ain't even finished the email.
No, I know I will, but like, okay, so no, what I'm gonna do is
Put the laptop down.
I'm gonna address. It's not a laptop; it's a MacBook. Don't do that. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm one of those.
The apple is rotten. Go ahead, man.
What did Roy say? You probably call a laptop a laptop.
A laptop.
Yeah, he said, but you probably right, but you sound like an idiot. Some shit.
Yeah. You have to know the song.
Yeah, you
dog.
gotta listen to Royce the 5'9". Like, get your Royce the 5'9" on.
You basically saying you one of them dumb motherfuckers that sit there and say laptop
Yeah, he sounds
and
smart
don't know
too.
nothing's wrong with it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
are you one of them, Humvee?
Do you say laptop?
Do
I
you
say laptop.
Okay,
Oh, okay, there you
because it's a portable computer that'll fit on your lap, right?
Yep.
It makes fucking sense to say laptop.
Not
But you don't have no lab on you.
laptop.
But sorry for my southern drawl. Laptop.
We all have it.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna defend myself
Ain't
against
no
the
fucking laptop,
accusations that are
It
made.
is a
Now, I'm just playing.
laptop.
All right, so now you stupid dog. Something wrong with him, y'all.
Go ahead, man.
Now remember what it is that like I'm very opinionated. So what that tends to bring out of people, in this sense, women, is they want to know, well, what do you think about this? Because I have strong opinions. So when I meet women, like I'm gonna just be me.
The first time they meet him, they're looking at his opinion.
Make sure you have some thunder. At 50.
All right, so we're gonna
Such a
finish this.
beautiful opinion.
Make sure you play some thunderstorm music.
Nah, man, look,
That's
Injection,
gotta be the
fellas.
Bacardi making me say some shit like this.
it gotta be.
Injection.
Do you think men and women can have platonic friendships after being intimate for several years, despite the fact that they are both married? Now, what this sounds like to me is they were intimate before they got married, and now they're trying to remain friends.
It's gonna be a long
Do
ass
you
show.
think they can remain friends?
No.
Wait a minute. Say it again and say it into the mic this time.
Okay, they were intimate before. They stopped being intimate. They both got married, and now they're trying to be platonic friends.
How hard are they trying?
Right.
No. It just said, do you think it can happen?
Ooh. I think it's possible.
Plausible.
Give the definition of platonic.
I mean, just friends. Just friends. No,
I think-
nothing
I
else
think-
going on.
I think it could happen
Okay.
if
You should let DJ answer first.
no. Yeah, you answer. Fuck this shit. Dog.
DJ answer first.
I had some too till he fucked me up. Correct.
Plausible.
DJ,
No.
start it off, please.
No, so here's my thing. I feel like males and friends can be males and females can be friends. You gotta
Yeah.
get the sex out the way.
Of course.
And I don't mean have sex. I mean just address the elephant in the room.
Right.
Right? So if they've already
Elegant the elephant.
there you go. So if they've already been intimate before, like there's something to be said for maturity, evolution, growth, development, all of that. Of
course.
So of course we can evolve to a place where I don't see you and think about the fact that, oh man, she that chick.
She can't be
Right.
that chick though.
Right.
Like so it's a lot of factors, right? Okay, so if she finer than your chick, it's gonna be a problem.
Right. That's
Straight
what
up.
that's what I was gonna say. Is like
Straight up.
she can't physically be that chick.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah.
You know, we all change and everything. None
Right.
of us look the same we did. You know,
Except
she
Ill
can't
Rand.
be. Nah, I ain't the same. I
Whatever.
aged. I've aged.
When?
I don't know. I got gray hairs on my balls or something, dog.
I don't want to
Okay,
hear about Jabal.
Shout out to Bacardi.
Damn.
Man, I don't know. I was just,
Hey,
I was
Red
just
going
like,
deep.
y'all
You just
never
telling
seen
all
my
the
balls,
truth.
so I was
This
like,
is
you
truth
could never
serum,
tell
this
if they're
motherfucker.
aged or something.
Right. It did.
You're right.
damn.
Don't you ever bring this
He
shit back
threw
over
me
here.
he threw me under the bus on this very podcast.
Bacate.
Now he talking about he got gray hairs on his balls.
What the fuck?
I'm cutting all of this shit out, man. I'm cutting it out.
Hey, if
Is
anybody
that the end of the email?
if anybody has
Well,
an
the
email,
Okay, good, man.
send it to DJ.
It's going to DJ anyway, dog.
It is, but I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna have a segment for you. I'm sorry.
I'm with it.
We're gonna have a segment.
So keep sending those emails to the
Yeah, I said it pod at gmail.com.
I was gonna say
That's
it.
YEAHISAIDITPOD@gmail.com.
and we won't drink Bacardi next time.
And
We
also let us
promise.
know the kind of music you want to hear for DJ segment.
Man.
And also, if you wanna chime in on these questions, if you have your say, then chime in. Let us have. You guys never said what you think about the whole platonic friend. No,
I
you're not
tried,
gonna address
man,
that?
but I
Yeah, I
fucked
think
it
you
up so
answered. I think
bad.
you answered it for me. Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
That's why it's your segment.
I'm trying to
Nah,
get
man.
to because we got a couple of other messages, man. We got some verse mail.
Yeah.
Some verse.
Some verse mail. Oh, okay, there we go. I think I got it right this time, so we gonna try this out.
Let's go.
What the fuck? That ain't how that's supposed to go.
So hot, yeah. I just want to add that in the end.
Oh well, while I'm getting this thing set up because apparently, I mean, we almost an hour in, dog. It'll tell you how much shit we got to do
Yeah,
before we
I
even
mean,
talk about this
Doesn't
album.
even matter. Doesn't even
My
matter.
phone's on some other shit.
Gosh, Jesus, what's
Crappy
going
phone.
But
Video game?
601-641-9474. You can call us, tell us what you think about the show, what you don't like, what you want us to talk about, what you think about some recent shit that we said,
Yep.
and you know, all that
Hey,
there.
did you get a chance to listen to
You can ask us a question. You can, put your stamp on the show by simply calling in, telling us what it is that you think, feel, or want us to discuss about something. We'll get into it. We ain't scared. Now go ahead. What's your question?
Did you get a chance to listen to what's his name? Chicago 85. What's the cat name? R&B cat.
Huh?
Chicago 80.
Dave Hollister?
Dave Hollister. Did you get a chance to listen to the new album
No.
from Dave?
I did.
It's nice. It's
I
real-
mean, I get a chance to check it out.
that's real nice.
Okay, I got something right here, man.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try to play this joint. Y'all got your headphones in, right?
I don't have
You don't have
headphones.
your headphones because you don't have the fucking plug.
Hey man, look, I got iPhone 7. We ain't got the regular old,
you got the
regular
7?
old. Yeah, man. So
That's why he can't plug his headphones up.
yeah, man. I got my adapter in the car and I ain't going to go get it.
And I'd like to hear your take on, the effect that raising, a young black man without their father, possibly has on these kids. And, do you think that they're more likely to repeat or rectify the cycle? I'll be listening for your response. Thanks.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna run that back one more time.
Wow.
Play, damn it.
Hey guys, my name is Tamika, and I'd like to hear your take on, the effect that raising, a young black man without their father, possibly has on these kids. And, do you think that they're more likely to repeat or rectify the cycle? I'll be listening for your response. Thanks.
All right, shout out to Tamika for
What's up, Tamika?
sending that message to us. DJ, I'm gonna let you play this so you can hear it and run it back. Hit the
Right.
little play button back there, but she was saying you heard it pretty well.
I did hear it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna boost everything so everything will be good. She was saying that our thoughts on like the young black male not being in the household, and do you think,
The father not being in the household,
yeah,
raising a young black boy, single mother raising a young black boy, and the father not being in the home, and what the effects would be for him as he gets older. Would he be able to? Would that be a chain reaction as far as like being like a Rolling Stone, or would he would take another road and be like, no, I'm gonna be a father to my child and
my take
family
on it
and all
is
that stuff?
It has everything to do with the personality and the environment of the household. Like some people need to be shown everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have a father figure somewhere. Otherwise, they're just going to go out and make whatever mistakes and do whatever dumb shit that kids do, because kids do dumb shit.
Right.
Somebody who has a strong opinion about shit and a strong will is going to take one road or the other. And that's the person that's going to be like, I'm going to make sure that I do things this way, because it makes sense to me to do it, to not be this way, or
Definitely.
But that's gonna be a personality thing, because you can't. If a kid grows up to be a deadbeat dad, there's no way to tell that his dad was a deadbeat, or that he didn't have a father in the house or anything like that. Because I know some people who've had fathers in the house and they ain't do shit.
Right. This is true.
And that's something that people forget about or don't even think about. Like you see, the other side of it, but I think it's completely a personality thing mixed with the environment. Yeah. A little bit of the environment, mostly a personality thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would agree with that sentiment.
Mm-hmm. Some people, if you're going to be irresponsible, you're going to be irresponsible.
Right.
Yeah.
You need a woman to take care of you.
Yeah,
then you dip out for the next best thing. The elephant.
From elegant to elephant.
Once she goes from elegant to elephant, and you
Goose
can't be platonic anymore.
Oh, damn, that's cold.
Oh, I'm trying to tie it all in. I'm fucking up.
But it is connected, though. I see what you're saying, though.
I definitely share that sentiment, man, that it really depends on the individual. Like, we all make choices, so somewhere along the way, somebody made a choice to just not be there for their kids. It wasn't because their father wasn't there for them, but here's the thing, like with anything, there's two roads that lead from that starting point, which you could repeat the behavior, or you can despise the behavior. So it's really gonna depend on the personality of that kid. Or that person. But what I would advise everybody to do is just to continue to love on those that are close to you, and that you make sure that you do everything that you can do, so that way you don't have to live with the regret of yesterday and what you didn't do. Right. Because you have extenuating circumstances that take people away from their families. Like, for me, man, my dad passed when I was 8 years old. Right. So there's a lot of things I didn't get to experience. I didn't get to have a father around for certain experiences. So I make sure that I'm there for my son. Like, I don't he wasn't there.
I'm the opposite.
So yeah,
my dad was there, and when he wasn't there, he was at work. Mm-hmm. So that's all I wanted to do, was make sure I did what my dad did.
Yeah. Right.
I'm either home or I'm at work.
There it is.
Right.
Love yours.
I got a couple more. Y'all want to go to the next one?
Yeah, let's go to
that shit gets heavy. Dog.
Thanks Tamika for the call.
Thank you, Tamika.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate it, Tamika.
Bacate.
Call in again if you got another question. Oh yeah.
Sometimes I feel.
Oh wow.
My fault. Okay. Oh shit, this is a long one.
Let's go. Run it.
No homo.
Giggity.
Pause.
Hey fellas, it's Queen J, or known as the lady in the yellow jacket.
The lady in the yellow jacket.
I was calling to pose a question to all of you guys. Well, my question is based on an article I was reading. It's pretty much entertainment, but it was pretty much saying like a lot of celebrities demand all these crazy things from the venues that they go perform at. So my question is, why do you think that's important versus going put on a good show and giving they viewers and audience just, all of them or whatever, versus worrying about having a Coca-Cola or a Hennessy slushy machine, which is something Kanye West demands. And the only reason I'm bringing him up is because y'all talked about it last, show. So just, food for thought, let me know what you think or whatever. Why is it so important for all of that to be in their dressing room before they go put on the show? Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Queen J.
Queen J. The lady in the yellow jacket.
Shout out to Queen J.
Yeah, shout out to Queen J.
All right, let me get this to DJ so you can run it.
Yeah, run it.
Mr. iPhone can't hear shit. All right, so the question is, you might have to hit that play on it. Oh, just slide it up, man.
Yeah, he don't know how to work
it. They don't work like that on iPhones?
He don't know how to work it. Look how he holds it.
What are you doing? Why is the screen black?
It looks like a geek.
Okay. Man, all right, we gotta hurry up because we got shit to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is it that it's called runners, right?
Yeah, you can call them runners, yeah.
Why is that artists have to require all this crazy stuff when they go out to perform in order to perform? Huh? Riders. I call them runners. Shout out to Picardi.
Same thing.
When I perform, I like to have a bowl full of M&Ms.
Green M&Ms.
But I only want the green ones.
Right.
And then the other ones I need in separate styrofoam cups with the colors marked on them. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. I'm just saying, some people have crazy requests.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's kind of it's kind of like a not a ritual thing.
You
but
gotta have fried chicken. Somebody said they had to have fried chicken.
Yeah, it could be tied into it, but like I forgot the word that you use. Like when they get the record
like a
deal.
ritual.
Not even a ritual, but like
part of their contract.
No, like when they got found out, like Jay-Z found me rapping and I was eating some M&Ms, so I figured that was my good luck charm. So that's what I want for the rest of my career and something like that. And they want that in the dressing room. They want green M&Ms in the dressing room, or that Kanye West.
Because it'll make you hit the home run.
Yeah, Kanye West requires
my 80s babies.
Requires a slushy machine, like Queen J said, and so when he was at the studio, he had a slushy machine from the corner store. When he was singing, "My mayonnaise got the mayonnaise whip," what he said?
Mayonnaise color beans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it could be kind of like a good luck charm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking.
Shout out to Subway.
Because I don't. I mean, when I blow up, I want some fresh brownies.
Oh man,
I want fresh brownies in my trailer.
Brownies.
I want fresh brownie, hot fudge brownies in my trailer before my show.
Don't have to have walnuts.
It don't matter.
I prefer pecans over walnuts.
Okay, pecans. Nigga, it's me. What the fuck you talking about?
If you want me at the show, you gonna need pecans in that bitch.
Dang.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my take on it. Go ahead, man.
That would be pretty cool, if I mean, as far as like the concept of this is what I was doing when I got put on. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I think people just want to see what kind of shit they can get away with.
Yeah.
Like, I want to slip and slide on the hallway where my hotel room is.
But but Queen J also said, why do that versus just going out having a good show, like showing your fans, like, what you can do?
I have an answer for that, and then I'm done with that one. Certain things put me in a better mood.
Boom.
And make me feel more alive, energetic, or whatever. And that would entail
those things, those slushies, those M&Ms.
Better show equals better show. That's where I'm going.
Now, I don't think fried chicken
man, but it might. Like, you might just want, you might not want to sit down to a plate of fried chicken. You might just want to bite off of,
right?
A good bite of chicken.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I want some Rocky Road ice cream on a waffle cone.
You know what I'm saying?
I can perform well after that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And some people
I don't know.
Another performance.
What's your take on the DJ?
No, I mean, part of it is really just being a diva for the ladies, just being a dickhead for the guys. Just go out there, just pushing the envelope, seeing what it is that you can get,
Right.
and throwing your weight around. Another side of it is just like really just trying to be in the moment and trying to create some cohesion between all this travel that you have to do. So like, I mean, I imagine that if you're going from city to city, state to state, like there's attrition that's taking place. Like it just gets old, it's monotonous. So all of those things. So to stay away from those things, you just might want something that's a little bit more familiar. You might want to walk in and feel like, oh, I do got the juice because I was able to tell them I wanted this and I got that, and that
Green
might put you on
M&Ms.
the high. So it can be an ego.
But all I want is the W's. Got to take all the W's out.
You don't get it? You gotta turn all the M&Ms one way. M's, W's. Come on, dog. Nigga slow as shit.
Damn.
Even my Lancer slow. Come on, man.
Wow.
Hey, so
No, it's
yeah.
McCarty. I would have caught it, but McCarty.
yeah, on the way home.
Oh, W's.
Hey, I would have texted you like
2:00 in the morning. I get it. Looking there. But yeah, so I think that's what it is. I think they may just get to some kind of high or adrenaline rush from seeing that things are the way that they wanted them to be, that they were able to make said demand and then receive said demand. So I think that's what it is. I would appreciate it though if people would actually fucking start concerts on time though. That's like especially if you don't have no opening act. If you don't have an opening act, your ass need to be on the stage by at least within 30 minutes of what you said the start time was, because that 2 hour behind time shit.
Oh, that's a
whack.
little bug.
Yeah, it's what.
Okay. Shoot.
That was lighthearted though. We got off the heavy shit.
Yeah,
That was.
That's what I wanted. Shoot. All right, we got one
Shout
from
out
the
to Queen
homie.
J.
Yeah, shout out to Queen
I
J.
see this one. Let me play this.
Lady in the yellow
Let me
jacket.
play this joint.
Yes, my name is Marcus J. Parker, and I have a question for you guys. Who, in your opinion, was better in their prime? Nas or Jay-Z? And also, who do you like more? Nasty Nas, that was the Illmatic Nas, or the Nas Escobar, that was the I Am Nas, or the Nostradamus Nas of the Nostradamus album, or the Nas after that, who was the Godson Nas. Once again, this is Marcus J. Parker. Holla.
Yeah, you have to play it one more time.
Huh?
No, unless you know it. Play it for him.
Oh, man, I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah. Sorry.
Here you go. Shout out to Marcus J. Parker. Call it in the show, man. Dropping us a line, man.
Right.
It's obvious that Marcus J. Parker,
Shout out to Parker.
is a Nas fan.
Yep.
So who was the best in their prime, man? I'm pretty sure me and DJ go say we know each other's thoughts on this shit. But
Hey,
what?
for me,
Damn. Check a nigga on the show and shit.
sorry. Man, that's a tough decision, man. I'm gonna have to go with.
Nigga, go with somebody. Shit.
Dang, man. All right, I'm gonna go with Nasir Jones. All right, I'm gonna go with. The reason why is because they saying prime, cause Marcus J saying prime.
That's exactly why he loses.
That's why he loses.
Yeah.
So Nas hasn't hit his prime. That's what you're saying,
No, I'm saying Nas started on the high note, right?
right? So you
Like-
saying his prime is like Nostradamus or something?
I'm saying like
Hell no.
No,
I'm
it's
saying,
not.
so right. So if you chronicle the albums, like prime means the years in which you're performing the best and making the best music, right? So
Right.
He started high. He dipped a little bit. It wasn't a big dip. He dipped a little bit. Then he dipped a lot. Then he came back up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, so when would you say his prime started? Because he came out at what, 94?
When he was on Def Jam.
So his prime started in like 2005?
Yeah.
When he came out in 1994?
Yes.
The fuck out of here.
No, because his albums.
wait,
Because
come back
I hear what you're saying.
I'm previewing
but
the-
he didn't drop.
When did Nas's prime start?
He didn't drop albums like Jay-Z did.
It's his fault.
Yes, he did.
Oh, not every year like Jay-Z did.
Jay-Z was dropping once a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nas was dropping
Like once
every other
3
year.
years. or something. So that's why I say that.
One hot album.
That's
every...
why I say that.
Okay, never mind.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Go ahead and run with it. Y'all pick y'all. Who?
Go ahead, since you agree with him.
No, he didn't
Go
agree.
ahead and give your
He didn't
answer.
say anything
And then
yet.
I'll pick all
I
that
told
shit
you we
apart
already
at the
know
end.
where each other stands on this stuff.
Oh, what was it?
He's gonna say what you said. So agree with him, and then I'll pick your argument apart. Go ahead.
Pick my look, man.
I don't know your stand.
I'm saying this in their prime. It would be what and what for whichever one, because my reason being, I am a bigger Nas fan, but they are not similar enough for me to say one is so much greater than the other, because I do know what Jay-Z is possible of doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that right.
Swag is ridiculous.
I know I fucked that one up. I know what he's capable of doing. Okay, there we go. I know what Jay-Z's capable of doing. Don't laugh at me, nigga. Laugh at the nigga who brought the Bacardi.
Right.
Bacardi.
That bullshit.
But I don't feel like, personally, I almost never go back and play Jay-Z albums, but I do go back and play Nas albums. I go back and play songs. Jay-Z got some songs that you got to shut up while this song is playing.
Right, definitely. This
But
nigga waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I think I'm gonna draw this out too, nigga. Keep
Draw
waiting.
it out, nigga.
It's all good. There'll be more info I got later.
He remembers shit too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter your argument. I'ma still say what I'ma say.
I mean, I'm just saying, like in their
You
prime,
gonna flip around? I promise you.
in a prime, it's
I
hard.
would have
It's hard
already.
to say. I only thing I can really say on that factor is that I have a favorite, and in the end, I have a favorite. But to pick one from the other in their prime is like, no. Now, you know what? I have some stories I want to show. We probably going to talk about this a little bit after we get off this podcast. Yeah, I said it, man. 601-641-9474. You want us to shout you out. You want us to play your comment and go over your point of view. Whatever the fuck. When I'm not drinking Bacardi, you want us to talk.
All right, go ahead, Jigga Man.
Okay, so again, he said the word prime.
Speaking of my.
So you have to define when these people prime started. So because Nas started on such a high, I would say his prime started when he started, right?
So you go to Apple?
So yeah, so we go from Illmatic to It Was Written, and I think that was I think Illmatic was better, but It Was Written was a very solid album. And then I feel like it was a drop off when it got to I Am / Nostradamus.
Everybody feels that way. Keep
Right.
going.
So okay, so cool. So that means if he started on the high and then he precipitously dropped, that's like your prime isn't so prime anymore.
Like he ain't drinking the same
Say it
shit I'm
again,
drinking.
nigga.
Precipitously dropped, bitch. so now if he picked his prime back up in 2001 with Stillmatic, okay.
This nigga's fact checking. That's why he be
That's
ready.
what I said. So that's
He
why I
be
said
ready
he
for
opened up
shit.
Apple.
Cause we sitting here
And I'm sorry. Yeah,
No,
still
I'm
mad.
saying, but
That's when he came back.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
all right, so if
I'm
his
sorry.
we gotta
prime starts
we gotta
in
have our
2001,
laptops ready next time. I got mine, but I was
yeah. See, and
will bring mine next
y'all
time.
get a laptop, and I'm gonna stay with the
we quit
MacBook.
letting this nigga run over us with this information.
Hold on, what you said? What we bringing?
Laptops.
Yeah, MacBook.
I didn't. I'm
Make
not
sure
gonna
you
call
said
it no laptop.
It ain't gonna happen. But like, so to me, Jay-Z has a better discography, right?
Yes.
And he has more albums. So I think Nas has 10 and Jay has 14. But Jay-Z came out 2 years after Nas. And I think Jay-Z has a better body of work. I feel like he had more classic albums than the whole nine.
I think Jay-Z might have more shit that I don't like than Nas.
But he had more shit to listen to, so
Bang.
Yeah,
right. So,
Yeah.
but no, I definitely wouldn't say that.
That's the same thing.
more
It's
shit
not.
that I don't like.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not the same.
What y'all just
It's
said
not-
is the
No,
same
it's
thing.
numbers versus percentages, motherfucker. No, it's not the same.
But
It's not the same.
well,
More shit
I'm
to
saying
skip through.
percentages though.
Right. But okay, so it's like this. So Jay-Z, if I was to
Okay.
name Jay-Z's best albums, right?
Well, what is it?
His 4 best albums are better than Nas' 4 best albums to me.
Okay.
I got Reasonable Doubt. I got Blueprint. I got the Black Album, and American Gangster.
Hold on. The first Blueprint?
Blueprint. The
Okay.
Blueprint.
All right.
So I got Reasonable Doubt. I got Blueprint. I got the Black Album and American Gangster.
So you don't have the.
Wait a minute. God damn it. I'm gonna look up Nas' discography.
Go ahead. Here you go, right here.
So you don't have the.
Nah, don't give me yours. You fucking.
There you go, right there on the MacBook. There you go.
I can't see that.
He got Illmatic.
So you don't have the Life and Times.
Stillmatic.
You don't have the Life and Times.
Okay, I'll go with Illmatic.
You don't have none of the Life and Times.
No, I'm just no.
I'm asking you for you. You don't.
Those aren't the 4 best albums.
You don't have none of the.
I have every Jay-Z album.
Not physically, you have it, but you don't have it as the 4 best albums.
It's not one of the 4 best.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
His best-selling album is Volume 2.
Yeah, it is, and it was good.
It was, but it's not better than Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album, or American Gangster.
Now this is what I'll say. In today's
I would put that
era,
in there, though. I would put that in there.
you got the radio playing whatever. They're gonna play either the newest Nas record or the newest Jay-Z record.
Mm-hmm. And I would put that in there
Today.
just because.
Which one you want to hear?
Jay.
You?
Jay.
Okay, so you have. Now I'm just throwing my little thing, my little idea.
All right.
No homo. Shit doesn't always flow.
Right. Go ahead.
Anyway, so you have keys, major keys. I got the key. I got the drugs to shoot us some chips. I got the drugs to shoot us some lips. You got the keys, the key. Yeah, on my radar.
Right.
And then you have the signature fade with the bevel blade.
No, so you name part of a verse. You name part of a verse versus the hook of a song.
That's the hook.
That's the hook of both songs.
That was the hook of both songs. What you
But
talking about?
he did the song by himself. You talk about a song that was meant to be a major collaboration. You bring in Jay-Z.
I'm
with
talking
Future.
about these niggas putting a single together.
Whether you say it's a major, the DJ Khaled album is a major collaboration. What are you talking about?
So who was collaborating with Nas?
DJ Khaled.
Jay Khaled?
No, I'm saying it's just him on the song.
Who?
It's Nas on the song. It's Jay-Z and Future.
Future doing a hook. Future doing a hook.
But that was the part that you named though. All I'm saying is
I
that,
did that for the people listening to know what the song is.
Yeah.
Right, but
I
I'm
wasn't
saying,
gonna say, niggas asking me where's the key. Tell them got your own can't be free. That wouldn't have made sense to say that.
Hey, look, all I'm saying if you gonna
Don't fight that one, bro.
No, I'm saying, okay, so who said the part that you said?
Who said what part did I
Future.
say?
No, the Nas
Signature
part. Who
fade
said
with the
that?
bevel. Nas.
Exactly. You naming Nas's part versus Future's part, and you
I did that for the sake of the song.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what I'm
Don't
telling
do
you.
that. But don't do that.
It's for the sake of you getting
No,
the feel of what the
but don't
song
do that.
is. Because like I said, if I'd have said...
No, but that's the problem with that is now it's a false equivalent because if I'm not a fan of Future or if I don't like that type of music, right?
Right.
I'm judging it based off what you're saying.
Okay, well go
And if
ahead.
you're saying, I got the key.
Well, guess
that's
what?
not
Go ahead,
Jay's
name.
part.
We'll name two. We'll name two. We'll name one song from Nas. Name one song from Jay-Z. Not on the DJ Khaled album.
It's not going to work.
That's still not gonna work like that?
because you have to go to. Okay, wait, no, we can do that.
What about Got Yourself
Mr.
a Gun?
Fact checker. No, I'm talking more recent times. I'm talking
Okay.
recent.
All right,
That was just the question I'm posing is if it's right now.
You
with
said
this
it's gonna be a long
long-ass
show. You said it was too. But it's good.
Everybody go check out Isaiah Rashad's what's it called?
Sylvia something or other.
Carbon copy of the
Bullshit.
TDE roster.
Don't listen to what that nigga said.
No.
Please.
Hey,
Silver Demo.
listen to Humvee.
Yeah, Sylvia Demos.
Y'all check that
That's
out.
Sylvia Cilvia.
The album is jamming. I'm just telling you.
He hasn't listened to enough of it, and I think you could tell who's paying more attention musically.
Nah, nah.
Trio
Listen to
in this
Humvee, fellas.
Don't listen to Humvee,
Ladies and fellas, listen.
Y'all check out Isaiah Rashad. Because we were supposed to
Okay,
review
listen
it
to
and we're
Isaiah
not,
Rashad,
because-
listen to Schoolboy
this
Q,
nigga Marcus
listen to-
Parker then brought up Nas and
Right.
Jay-Z, and can't nobody have a Nas Jay-Z conversation for 5 minutes and go do something else.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
So, the last Can you figure out? Can you mac up some some stats on not stats, but like the last 2 singles, the last Nas single, the last J single from their album?
We can do that. You know we can.
He had a good one with no, but that's
because Life is Good.
His features.
Life is Good is the last one that Nas did. I love that album.
It is beautiful album. Where's that? See,
the album came out.
I'm throwing the feature out there.
Yeah.
So Daughters was a single, and what else?
The one Nas the Don.
The Don.
Yeah, the Don.
Okay. Now if you contrast that with Jay-Z's last solo track, which is Magna Carta, Holy Grail.
Trash.
Man, fuck you. I'm not taking. They look, man. I'm trying to look. Shit.
The album was.
What's wrong, man? What's wrong with your Mac Air?
I'm looking at the singles. But he dropped like 5 singles though.
From the same album?
Yeah.
The Magna Carta?
Yeah. He dropped the Holy Grail single with Justin Timberlake.
That shit was hard.
He dropped Picasso, baby.
He did?
Yeah.
See, it's some of that shit that was spread like thin, and we didn't get.
He dropped Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It.
That was good.
Okay.
He dropped Oceans with Frank Ocean. He dropped Tom Ford, and then he dropped Heaven.
Yeah, I like Tom Ford.
He dropped 5 singles from that.
Okay.
No, 6. He dropped Part 2 on the Run with Beyonce.
I'm gonna give him the Part 2 joint and the shit with Justin Timberlake being the best ones out of the singles he put out.
Right.
So I'm gonna take those 2 with Daughters and
The Don.
I'm gonna pick Nas.
No, you not.
Yes, I am. I'm not pick. I just said Magna Carta was trash. Yeah, I said it.
601. Yeah, he said it. 601 641 9474. I don't know how to do a Facebook poll.
Call into the show and help me discredit Humvee for not knowing shit.
Everybody gonna say Magna Carta.
Hey man, y'all send. Hey, y'all can text that number too. 601-641-9474.
It was not ride worthy.
Damn it.
Sorry.
You talking over me doing the shout out.
Sorry.
You never even listened to the album.
What?
Fuck
please.
I want to know. Wait, let me write that down. We doing Jay-Z, Jazzy
Faye,
On the Run, and what was the
Holy
shit?
Grail.
And Holy Grail.
And don't forget he had this big ass single called "Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It."
But was that really one of the harder ones?
I liked it.
I'm saying like, but
which
I thought it was Rick Ross.
Which one do you want to swap out?
I thought it was on Rick Ross shit.
I was picking what I thought was the best, but it shouldn't.
We can go with that.
But wasn't it on
which ones?
Rick Ross's
We go what you said.
album
and Holy Grail.
Wasn't it on Rick Ross's album first? Before Magna Carta dropped? Before Magna Carta dropped.
No, Rick Ross.
And
album
Nas,
after that.
for my niggas with daughters, I call this. That song was so hard. My son was born on the day that album came out. I'll never forget that shit. I left the hospital, went bought the CD, and went back to the hospital.
That's what's up.
My wife wanted it. Got a hip hop head. Your wives can't do what my wives can do.
You're right.
She be in that jamming Royce 5'9" and shit when I come home from work. What?
Wow.
You
That's
said
what's
my
up.
wives can do. I'm just saying.
I did?
Yes.
I'm not in an open relationship. My shit is closed off.
All the way closed. Close the fuck
Don't
up.
get me shot out here fucking around. Daughters, and what was the other one? The Don.
The Dawn.
Here's the problem, though.
We got to find a way to do the comparison for the next show.
Right, so, but here's the problem, though. Okay, so Jay-Z is mainstream.
Of course.
Right? Nas is not. Right? Nas is noted. He's highly respected. Right? So, but what I'm saying is that motherfuckers haven't even heard the Don. They don't know the Don. Like, let's be honest. Like, if we go and talk to our circle, like, great. But outside of that, if you just ask the regular, hey man, you heard that song by Nas the Don? They don't know what that shit. But if you say, fuck with me, you know I got it, or you seen the hook to On the Run, or you seen the Magna Carta Holy Grail shit, like they may know it because he's a more noted artist. So if you ask it, now it's a popularity contest. But if you're talking about, again,
this might not work.
This is why I like Jay. Why I like Jay more. Like I feel like I've seen more evolution in what he does. Again, I could play
I feel the same
song.
way too though with Nas.
No, but like to the average fan, like
of course there wasn't a whole lot to be done with Nas.
Yeah, and he's a bad beat picker too. So we can't get out for that, man. He's a bad beat picker, man.
That's only on like every third album.
It's like every third song on every album.
Dog, did you listen to Magna Carta, dog?
Yeah.
Did you listen to that album?
Yes.
It's some fucked up beats on that album,
Like what?
dog.
Yes. Name a song.
That's what
Name
I
a
said.
song.
I don't know the songs by name. Let me see.
Okay, I'm gonna play this shit then.
Nigga, we finna close. It's an hour and a half.
I don't want to hear that shit. You gonna hear this? You gonna give my boy his respect?
Man,
not Magna Carta.
Fuck Jay-Z.
We fuck with Jay-Z, but not Magna Carta.
No, I fucks with the homie. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Fuck Jay-Z.
The hardest line from Lil Wayne.
That was it.
No, the hardest line from Lil Wayne was when he said, what's the shit on a milli? A millionaire.
I'm a young black millionaire, tougher than
that one right there.
hair.
Tougher than Nigerian hair. Hardest shit in the world.
Wow, damn, for real? Damn, tougher than that.
That nigga said tougher than Nigerian hair. Now we know. All right, hey. At an hour and a half,
we can fade out with that song.
We're going to continue our debate outside of this. Yo, Humvee, let them know where you at, where you from, all that good shit.
All right.
Fuck Nas.
God damn.
Yeah, I said it.
Fuck Jay-Z.
on,
you? Oh,
we ain't playing nothing.
G-Thang Rec.
But either at the end of this, the whole rest of this conversation, you're going to have the
G-Thang Rec on Instagram, on Twitter, man. Holla at me.
We need to talk about that shit too.
Man, look. I'm Ill Ran on Facebook. You know, the Facebook fan page, Ill Ran. Oh, the Yeah I Said It show on Facebook too, right? Is it Yeah I Said It podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know, cause I never look at like what it's called.
Right.
I just look at what we did. But yeah,
I Said It show.
Yeah, the Yeah I Said It show on Facebook. Ill Ran on Facebook. Twitter. Ill_Ran_is_back. And Ill Ran on IG.
And fuck Nas. And Ether was a weak ass diss with third grade, elementary. This is in that motherfucker.
We get
it
to
got
that
a hard
next
ass
show.
beat.
Next show.
Whatever.
We're gonna do a mini show. It's gonna be the Nas versus Jay-Z show in between before we do the next episode. So we're gonna have episode 23.
Definitely.
Now what we on 24? Episode
25.
24.5.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right, and we out of here, man.
Yeah, don't find me.
I'll find you.
Peace.
You are listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.